This madness gotta stop, man. I'm sick of scrolling down my Instagram and I keep seeing LeBron James in every freaking uniform on the planet Earth except for a Lakers uniform or a Cavs. So everybody's saying, oh, he's going to Denver, he's going to Minnesota, he's going to the 76ers. Rich Paul has a big list like a high school teacher with teams on it and saying LeBron can go here, LeBron go here. No one wants LeBron James. Only team that wants LeBron James is the Golden State Warriors. Everybody else is trying to get over on him and say, "Oh, we really want you to help us win a championship, but we got 3.9 million for you." Come on, Leminimum James. I mean, they just want to use LeBron James. Like they want LeBron James to come to their team, Philly, Cleveland, Denver, Minnesota. If these teams even want him to play for the league minimum and say you can win the championship there, all while they make billions of dollars off LeBron James merchandise, advertising rights, bidding rights to his games from Amazon, ESPN, NBC, Peacock, and whoever else has NBA rights. They don't want LeBron James because they think they could win a championship if you add him. The contenders that's there that LeBron wants to play for 3.9 million, like Rich Paul said, could win the title without him. So they just want to use him. So the only logical place for LeBron to go is Golden State. Because Golden State is offering 15 million. You right up the street from LA where your family is. Bryce is in Arizona. And it's only like an hour flight from Golden State, and you get to play with Steph Curry. The reason you probably only got 4 rings, you probably would have had like 6 or 7 if Steph Curry wasn't in your way. And you get to play with them. I don't see LeBron James going to Cleveland, and I don't see Cleveland even wanting him. If you give Donovan Mitchell 72 million a year, he just signed the extension. That'll pay him 72 million a year. And you ain't tell John James Harden to kick rocks. James Harden should not be on the Cavs. Like he choked. Matt Kellerman said getting James Harden on your team to win a championship is like electing Trump to fix your country. And look what this position we're in as Americans right now. So James Harden should get Jack Diddley squat. He should just leave the team and just give LeBron 2 years, 30 million. You better off with LeBron on the team than James Harden for the next 2 years because you know what James Harden brings you. Instead of trying to stack a super team and have LeBron play for 6 million for Cleveland, which is an insult. Because if the Lakers didn't even want to give you 25 million a year, they didn't even want to give you 15 million a year. They just gave LeBron his walking papers. They had a huge rollout for Austin Reeves, which the media ain't want to cover because they wanted to start some drama between LeBron and the Lakers. The Lakers didn't want LeBron back. They probably didn't want to insult him and say, you know what I mean? We'll give you 3.9 million. So Rich Paul is saying no one else wants LeBron James. No one else wants to pay LeBron James for the max. So what Rich Paul gets in front of and say everything and says LeBron James will take the league minimum for 3.9 to play for a contender. So Minnesota was eliminated in the second round, I think. Philadelphia eliminated in the second round. The Heat made the play in. The Lakers got eliminated in the second round, but so the Lakers are in the contender. You won't take 3.9 to play for the Lakers, which is odd. The Lakers didn't want to insult LeBron because Rich Paul kind of shot himself in the foot by saying, "Oh, the Lakers need to tell us what we're gonna do if they don't want to offer the max." And the Lakers said, "Okay, we don't need to tell you nothing," because just like Jalen Brown found out from the Celtics, is what Rich Paul found out from the Lakers. That no player is bigger than the brand, and LeBron James is not bigger than the Lakers. We're going to show you what we're going to do with that money before offering you anything. We're gonna sign Austin Reeves to a max contract. So now that's you don't we don't have any money left. So I feel like this LeBron James madness is gonna stop. And I think LeBron is stretching it out as far as he can because he wants to be the top of the news. Just like how the free agency started, we had LaMelo Ball getting traded to um, Minnesota to play with AE. We had the biggest story, Giannis, going to Miami but no offer from LeBron James for LeBron James for the Lakers. So Rich Paul was mad as hell. He was like, "Oh, LeBron ain't getting no news. LeBron ain't getting no burn in this free agency." Okay, we're gonna say we don't want to play for the Lakers instead of asking Jeannie Buss and the new ownership, "Hey, so what's going on? What are we gonna do?" No, you said that weeks before free agency that they need to tell you what they're going to do with the money. New ownership says we're not telling you anything. They made moves. The NBA made moves. Now you're going to tell people that you don't want LeBron doesn't want to come back to the Lakers. And now after no team offered LeBron more than 15 million, what Golden State is offering, you put out there that LeBron will play for a contender for 3.9 million. Now, if you think LeBron will go to any team, Denver, the Knicks, Cleveland, Philly, for Bronny James money, you need a lobotomy. Somebody needs to ask you if you're okay. LeBron is not playing anywhere for 3.9 million. Forget about it. LeBron is going to Golden State. And if he decides not to go to Golden State and he doesn't give a Golden State a decision, because I think the Warriors are gonna be like, "Hey, we're the Warriors. You gotta give us a decision. We might want to get Draymond Green back in here. You can't hold us up. Give us a decision." And then LeBron don't do that, and Golden State starts signing people. I think LeBron is gonna retire. LeBron is not playing for 4 million or 6 million anywhere, making less than James Harden, Evan Mobley. LeBron James deserves more than the league minimum. I'll be the first to say it. Does he deserve 45 million, 50 million, 72 million? No. But LeBron James, he deserves 15 million, 20 million a year for his last 2 years. Kobe got 48 million his last 2 years. LeBron James does not deserve 3.9 million or to play for a minimum for anybody unless he's playing for the ring. And I don't feel like LeBron should sacrifice being the lowest paid player in the starting five if he goes to any team. Like, he earned that. So I feel like if LeBron don't go to Golden State, LeBron's gonna retire. And he's just stringing us all along on some, BS. Now I'm excited about this new era, post LeBron Laker era. But it's some confusion on how good the Lakers will be or how bad they will be. Here's what Stephen A said.
Where the hell the Los Angeles Lakers think they going with a bunch of white dudes? Your three top players are white dudes? Really? This ain't golf. This ain't baseball. Hell, it ain't even soccer. What y'all think this is? It's basketball. In NBA history, when have you seen your three most prominent players on a basketball team all be white? And that takes you to the promised land. Somebody got to say it, so I'm saying it. This is basketball. I'm not complaining. I'm simply making the point. The Los Angeles Lakers, you ain't going anywhere being led by three white dudes in today's generation of basketball. I'm letting you know right now, it ain't happening. And Luka's a bad brother. And Austin Reeves is no scrub. And they both have earned what they have earned. And then with LeBron James or some other brothers, I get. But those two and Walker Kessler, you ain't scaring anybody with that. And Rob Pelinka has done made this white dude central.
You heard what Stephen A had to say about, the Lakers, which got a lot of flack because he said, with three white guys running your team, what do you expect to do? But Perk had a different view of what's going on with the new Lakers roster. Here's what Perk had to say.
Not only is Luka a hell of a playmaker, Austin Reeves is a hell of a playmaker. This team is going to make the playoffs. They're going to probably have the best offensive team in the league. They're still ways away from being legit title contenders, but I got to give Rob Pelinka his credit. Like, to say he lost LeBron James, and I was wondering what the hell he was going to do, and all of a sudden the floodgates opened and he wasted no time and stood on business, and he got into his young Miami bag. Because he spent that. He spent that.
Now, Perk got me feeling more optimistic than what Stephen A said. But now, one of the guys that I watch a lot, because he's been holding it down for the Lakers For a long time, and he's the voice of the Laker fans, is Laker Nation's Trevor Lane. Here's what he said about the Lakers' new lineup without LeBron James.
Can start at the 4. Trevor himself said the guy is better than Rui. I do like Mamu a bit better than Rui. Is it close? Yes, but guess what? I also don't have Rui as a starter. Not in an ideal situation. Mamuklishvili, not a starter in an ideal situation. In fact, here's a scary thought, everybody. I think there's 3 starters on the Lakers roster. Total. I think there's 3 starters on the Lakers roster.
So this is crazy. So we went from you can't win with 3 white boys running your team to this might be the best offense in the NBA to we only have 1 starter, with the money that we spent by not re-signing LeBron James, which is crazy. I know Stephen A says a lot of things for clout and for entertainment, shot value. He's ESPN #1 shotter. But Perk, he's been in the game for a long time. He's played with James Harden, Russell Westbrook. I think he even played with LeBron James. So I know he has a sense of what good defense and good offense is. And he said this might be the best, if not one of the best, offenses in the NBA. But then you got Trevor Lane, who makes a living off Laker news on YouTube and on Twitter for a long time, and he says the Lakers only has 1 starter. So what opinion do you believe in? Because of course you lose LeBron James and you bringing back Rocco Kessler, Austin Reeves, Colin Sexton, Quentin Grimes. I mean, Quentin Grimes had some big fantasy nights when Maxey was out. So he can put up buckets. Or do you attribute to, Maxey being out and there's no one else there? If Maxey and Embiid is out and Paul George is out, you should go off for like 25, 28 points. But Luca, I mean, the pick and roll looked nice. How Perk was analyzing it, the pick and roll would look nice with him and Walker Kessler. So I don't know, but of course it doesn't look sexy because you have no LeBron James, no Marcus Smart, uh, no Rui Hachimura, and these were people that were main cogs in the team that you had last year. That was what 3rd or 4th in the West, went to the 2nd round. So of course people are gonna say on paper this team is not anything. This team is gonna be whack. It's gonna be sorry. And the Lakers have got worse. But I feel like if the Lakers can get a 3 seed and 4 seed without LeBron James, we got something here. I don't think we'll be in the play-in. I think we're gonna make a few more moves. And with Austin Reeves and Luca and Kessler, I think they're gonna win some games. I mean, I'll be happy if we do 5th in the West, but the Lakers wasn't one player from winning the championship. I think with Luca, you have to build with the Lakers, and I'll say within 2 to 4 years, we can talk about being a championship contender. Because the way the NBA is set up is it's not a big 3 league anymore. It's not a big 3 league anymore. You gotta have 2 superstars and a deep roster. You gotta have defensive players. Some like that's why you see like the JJ Reddicks, the Luke Kennards, the Steve Kerrs, I mean the Cal Corvers, like those were players that you always had on your team, like the knockdown 3-point shooter. He's automatic, 4 for 6, 2 for 4, 3 for 5. He's automatic though. They can't create their own shot, but if you can get the defense to collapse and you can kick it out, they're hitting almost everything. And we don't see those players no more because they can't play defense. So defense, when everyone's switching, is just as important as a 3-point shooter. Now they want 3-and-D guys. They want people that can hit 2 out of 5 3-pointers, 1 out of 3 3-pointers that can go 40 to 50% and play defense. But they're not going to shoot 10 or 11 3-pointers. You know what I mean? They're not the high volume superstar players that shoot that much. But they can play defense, and if you leave them in the corner 3, they can hit 2 out of 5. They can hit 1 out of 3. You know what I mean? Because you're going to need a timely 3-pointer. Those guys are replacing the knockdown 3-point specialists because those knockdown 3-point specialists can't play defense. You see what I'm saying? That's why the Danny Greens, the Caldwell Popes were so popular after the Lakers won the NBA championship, and the Lakers couldn't afford them because they put a premium on the 3 and D guys. So I feel like if the Lakers can get some wings and some 3 and D guys, I mean they'll be good. But I'll give it some time. So I don't believe what LeBron's what Stephen A. and Trevor Lane says that they got one starter. I'm going more than what Perk had to say. This might be one of the best offenses